Hello and welcome to Polloi Two, and today we have an unboxing video. So I've just received this box from Shawn in Roanoke, USA. Now Shawn has sent stuff in before and he got in touch again to say that he got a few other bits that he'd like to send over. Some potential projects and one Transformers related project. So I don't really know what's in the rest of this box apart from the one Transformer that we've been talking about. So let's just get on and open it and see what Shawn sent in. Right, the box is pretty well packaged, lots of tape on it. So let's just cut that open and have a look inside. Okay, we've got a load of bubble wrap and we can already start to see some bits inside here. So we've got a little weapon here which says Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future. Captain Power pistol figure missing. Do you know what? I think I have a Captain Power figure out in my garage. So that's going to be quite useful. The rest is all well wrapped up. So let's remove this from the box and we'll open these individually. Right, so as you can see there's lots of individually wrapped up pieces. We'll start with these two on the top, which I can see are Ninja Turtles. And to me, I'm starting to learn the colours. I think this one is Michelangelo. So let's take a look and see what's inside this bubble wrap. So yes, indeed, this is Michelangelo. Looks like he's missing all of his accessories, but it's actually a pretty reasonable looking figure. Just a little bit of paint wear, and he even stands up. So we've got a Michelangelo there. And what have we got in this one? This again, to me, looks like another Michelangelo. And it is, but this guy's got a few accessories with him. Let's see what those are. So we've got, yeah, Michelangelo with his belt and a few little weapons. Oh, and some of the weapons have seen better days. They've got bits broken off, but it's a whole, yeah, whole load of weapons to go with him. I think most of my turtles are actually missing weapons, so I can make use of a lot of those, but he's looking pretty cool. Then what do we have in this one? Let's open this up, see what's been sent. Oh, I can see straight away. It's some Miles Mayhems. In fact, it's quite a few Miles Mayhems. This is going to get me that little bit closer to getting a mile of Miles Mayhems. There are 4 more Miles Mayhems there. I will put those with the rest of my Miles Mayhems. I'm just getting slowly closer to a mile. I think I've probably got about a metre and a half by now. It's going to be a long old process, but thanks for those. Amazing. Then we move on to this little one on the end. So what is in here? It is, it's a G.I. Joe figure. This guy's, what's his name? This is G.I. Joe Iceberg. He's got his gun there, but he has got a busted leg, which something I've shown how to fix a few times, so it shouldn't be too hard to get him back up and running. Nice little project. And then we have another package here. Let's see what's inside this one. This looks like more mask to me. I think this looks like the Condor. It is. It's a Condor with Brad Turner. Doesn't look in too bad condition. He's got his mask. Oh, it's a short mask by the looks of it. Or has that been cut down? And we've got the bike as well with the windscreen in place. I think Shawn said that there was an issue with the wings or the helicopter blades on this not clicking down. Which, yeah, I can see there. There's a snap little peg, which means that won't click down. But otherwise, that doesn't look too bad at all. It's a pretty reasonable looking Condor there. It's folded all out. Yeah, and then we've got Brad Turner with his mask. Has that been cut down? You often see these masks trimmed down to look like the shorter masks. Let's have a look and see if we can spot it. Yeah, that's definitely been trimmed down. You can see it's got cut edges, but it's pretty cool anyway. Look at that. Get him all ready to go and fight Venom. Then what do we have in this one? Oh, right. This is what Shawn and I have been talking about. He said he got the smashed up remains of a Transformers Generation 1 Hound, and he thought it would be a fun project to see if it can be fixed up. And yeah, this is not too bad condition. I have to say it's got a few little issues. We can see that one of the seats has been snapped off there, and it's got a little bit of chrome wear, not too much. It's missing the little mirrors, those are always broken, but there is a whole load of other accessories. Oh, we can see we've actually got the little seat there that has snapped off, and we've got some other pieces here. We've got his weapons and yeah, his missile launcher and the guns. Again, another fun project. I've been really enjoying working on the Transformers recently. I've done quite a few sort of small repairs and bigger repairs on various Generation 1 Transformers. I'm really enjoying working on them. So that is going to be quite an interesting project. I've never seen one with that part snapped off. That's interesting. It's actually the metal that has snapped away. So yeah, an intriguing break there, but a fun project. Then we move on to this packet here. See, oh, I can see someone inside. I recognise his face straight away. It is Skeletor. This looks like a modern Skeletor. Let's have a look. Ah yes, this is the modern version that's sort of got a more cartoony style to it. Do you know what? I don't have this figure. That is really cool. So who makes this then? This is from Super 7. So it's a Super 7 version of Skeletor, made to look more like the cartoon series, but with a sort of vintage style to him. So his construction is like the sort of vintage original figures. That is really nice, actually. I've not seen one of those. We've got his sword, we've got his Havoc Staff. Let's give him his Havoc Staff, because that's what you always see Skeletor with. That is absolutely amazing. I don't have that figure, so that is going to go straight on display here. He does look really nice. That's a very good representation of him. He looks much more like the cartoon series. That's really cool. Thank you ever so much for that one. And then the final package is this. So let's see what is inside here. Oh, and it's a whole load of mask figures. Wow, it really is a whole load of mask figures. Got lots of different ones in here. Wow. So this is a mixture. We've got, so I can see Matt Tracker in there, and I can see all sorts. Wow, yeah, amazing. A couple more Matt Trackers here with sort of cut down masks. We've got Brad Turner then, and Bruce Sato. Loads of them. Wow, that is amazing. So I need to say a massive thanks to Shawn for very kindly sending this stuff over. There's some really fun items here, and a couple of interesting projects. The Hound one there, that's going to take some thinking. I'm not quite sure how to mend the metal bit on that, but it's going to be a fun project to work on. And thanks ever so much for all of these mask figures, and especially the 4 new Miles Mayhems, because I will show you my little pot here. If I open this up, you can see this is my pot of Miles Mayhem. So this is how many I've got so far. I think to get to a mile, I need something like 21,000. I don't think I'm ever going to get there, but it's just a sort of a nice little fun sort of side project to be having. So that is my collection so far. So there's 4 more Miles Mayhems to go in there. And yeah, thanks again to Shawn for very kindly sending these in. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then head on over to my main channel, Polloi, and subscribe there as well. And thanks for watching.